Hi there. So in the previous video we learned about basics of WP query, and based on the WP query we have displayed post type over here. Now in this video we are going to talk about adding the pagination to the WP query. So how do we add pagination for WP query? So this is the function called paginate links. Using this function we can have pagination for WP query. So how we can achieve this? So this is the function document, and here we have an example. So let's copy this example first. Oh sorry, this is WP query, and let's copy this example to add pagination to this WP query. So I'm gonna keep editing this file, allbooks.php. If you have not seen this video, I would suggest that see the basics of WP query video first and then watch this. So here in the WP query I'm gonna add this code of a line of code, and here I will make some necessary changes. So here we have WP query in this variable, so make change. Okay, it's already there, so make change. So don't worry, I'm gonna explain each and every line to you. First let's see the output. So as you can see, it is displaying a pagination with 34 pages. So let's make sure it has 34 page or not, because we are displaying 3 per page. Let's see how many books we have. So we have 102 published books, and we have 34 pages. Let's see how many books we have in the last page. So we have 3, so 34 into 3 is equal to 102. So pagination is correct. Let's go back to pagination, page number 1. Now let's try to understand this function. So first parameter is base. So what is base? Let's try to echo this. Sorry about that. So base is nothing but the current page URL. So how we are getting this base? Oh, sorry. it's not the current page URL, but so it is kind of how the URL with the page number. So this will be a placeholder where it will replace this with a page number. So if you click on page number 2, so as you can see over here it replaces with page number 2. So this is the base. So base of the URL, on what basis you want to change the page number. Then this is the format. This is the default format. We have to use this only. Make sure whatever you replace over here, you have to add that over here as well. And this is the current page. So on which page we are currently. So we are on the page number 2. So it won't add any link on the current page. And this is the total how many page we have, so that we will get in this the query. I mean, if we print our this, we will have total number of pages here in the max num pages, so that we can pass over here like this. Now in the current we see that they are using max function, which will return maximum value between these two values. So this is 1 and this is from this is a function by which we can get the current page number. So current page number is 2. So 2 is the max number between 1 and 2. So people are using some fancy stuff over here, but we are not going to use any fancy stuff. We will simply add this page over here. It is the same but in a simple way. So if we don't get any page number, consider it page number 1, otherwise get the page number whatever we get from here. So it will be the same. So this is to just keep the things simple, so it won't affect anything. See, okay, something is not correct. Page, so page number 3, let's see what we get over here. Here we are getting 1. Why? Maybe something is changing with this object. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it should work. Let's keep this max thing. Let's try to use this directly instead. Let's see what happens. Okay, this works, but that parameter is not working for some reason. Dollar page. So yeah, just keep this as it is. We don't need to use max function. That is what I wanted to explain. So you get it. Now here we have lots of parameters to pass in the function. So let's try to use all of this. So we have used these 4 parameters. Now we will try to use other. So area count, it is not very useful, and even I don't know what's the purpose of this, but let me show you where it affects. So here if you inspect this, so here you will see area current. Its default value is page, which is this. So you can change that value according to your need, but again still I don't know the purpose of this, so I'm not going to show you this. This will display all the pages. Currently we see it skips some pages in between. So now I'm going to pass the parameter show all true. Sorry, refresh. As you can see, it is displaying all the page numbers, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna comment this and refresh it again. Then end size, how many numbers on either the start and the end list of ages. So let's try to use this end size. Default is 1. So what is end size? So how many numbers you want to display after these 3 dots. I mean the last, how many last pages you want to display. So I want to display only 1. So actually that is the default value. Let's say we want to display 2 pages last. So refresh it, and now it start displaying 2 last pages. Then mid size is the size between current page and this dot dot dot. So default is 2. So as you can see, it is displaying 2 pages between current page and the dot dot dot. So now let me try to change mid size to number 4. So I will see 4 pages between current page and the dot dot dot. 1 2 3 4. Then this previous next, whether to include previous and next link in the list, default is true. So here you see, here we see previous and next by default, it is true. Now let's try to make false. So now we should not have these links. So as you can see, there is only pagination, page numbers. Now I'm gonna remove this again because I like that. But the next parameter is related to this. So what we would like to have as a previous text. So we can just have this symbol instead of the word, as you can see. Similarly, next text, you can add any symbol you want. So this is how we can change the next previous text. This is again a type. What type should be a pagination? Default is plain. So whatever we see is a plain type. Now let's try to make type array. And if we refresh now, we will see an array. So let's see what we are getting in the array. So I'm gonna assign this into a variable and I will print this. So we will see the pagination in the array format like this. Then the next format is list. So let's see how it looks like in the list. And echo. So we will have a pagination into a list view. So I'm gonna keep this as a default. Now what is next? Add arguments. So you can add any arguments into the URL. So let's try to add any arguments. And it's an array. So I am adding two arguments, A and B, to URLs. So now it will add A and B into URLs. Click on this. As you can see, now it is adding A and B into the argument. So that's that. Again, I'm gonna remove this. Use when it is necessary. Add fragment, so it will append a string to each link. So let's see how it looks. Let's add baby. Remove this first. Click on page number 2, and as you can see, it adds baby after the page number. But because of the permalink, it will display 404. So use when it is necessary. When you make some changes in the permalink, then before page number. So what you want to display before page number? So let's say I want to display this. Before a page number. So as you can see, before page number it is displaying this. Similarly, after page number, I'm gonna add this pipe symbol. So as you can see, after page number it adds the pipe symbol. So this is how you can add pagination to WP query. Actually this function is used to add pagination anywhere, but as we are learning a WP query, so we are using that in the WP query. So this is how it works. Let me know if you have any doubt or question in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video, guys.